Hello, and welcome to Minecraft snapshot 21w14a. And this is probably one of the most important snapshots Minecraft 1.17 has released. It's changed the way iron, gold, and now copper ore all work. Instead of dropping the block like they usually did, if you mine it, they now drop the raw variant. So raw iron, raw gold, and raw copper. So we now get these 3 new items. They work basically the same as the blocks used to, so you can smelt them in furnaces. I like the texture of the gold. The iron maybe needs a little bit of changing, I feel like. And the copper, someone said it looks like what's it called? A piece of pork, or like raw beef or raw pork, and like some sort of like ender pearls like merged with it. That's what I've heard people saying. So yeah, if we check here, they smelt down the same as the copper. Might as well just put them in there to show you. But the reason why they've done this is for 2 reasons. One is to make the ores less, like, in the early game, less stackable. So if I use Silk Touch, I can show you. You can grab all the blocks with Silk Touch, the same as all the original ores. I have them all here to show you. They are basically the same now as all the old ores. Like diamonds, you can Silk Touch them, or you can get them normally, like so. Same with redstone, emeralds, lapis, and coal. So it makes them more unified. It also stops clutter, so if you're in the early game and you have iron ore, deep slate ore, for like both variants, and then gold and copper, you're gonna have 2 stacks instead of 1 stack. So if you use the normal variant, you see, like, it all goes into 1 stack. So it definitely helps that way. Get all that. But the main reason they've done it is to actually add in fortuning of the items. So like you have never been able to fortune these items before, and it's just amazing that you can finally fortune these items. I've always wanted to fortune copper. Let's get rid of my items in my inventory just to show you quickly. Bam, 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 bam. Get rid of all the items, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing that they've actually finally done this. This is a huge mining buff. This is massive. The second you get fortune free, you can mine that. So we've mined 2 blocks. We got 2. We got 2 from that one. 2 from that one. It can drop anywhere from 1 to 4 when you use fortune, so there's another 4 there, so we should be at 10. We're at 17. Look at that. Look how many items we got. Now let's try the gold with fortune. 2, 1, 1, 1. Bam. Look how many we got. Oh, we got 17 again. Hey, let's see if we can mine the same and get 17 as well. We only mined 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we got 17. That's over double. That is actually about right. Oh, we got 18 from that one. Good. So the rate, I believe, is about 2.2 you get from it. So similar to diamonds, like if you were to mine diamonds with fortune. And it's just a massive mining update. It really makes you more incentivized to mine now. Like, I've always wanted to like fortune gold and iron. Like, I've always felt like, oh, because once you get fortune free and you find like a few diamond veins, you can really like explode your like diamonds. Let's time set day. I don't want to how many creepers try to blow me up. The next thing I'm going to talk about is you can now oxidize these. Let me go in creative first, just so I can do it multiple times. You can now oxidize the oxidized copper can now be waxed. So why would you want to do that? Waxing it means it doesn't like progress. So you have the normal copper. It gets a little bit rusted, then more, and then it completely oxidizes to this stage. So why would you want to oxidize this stage at all? Like, why would you want to wax it at all? Well, if it's struck by lightning, it actually reverts. So let's say you have a base and you make it out of, oxidized copper, and you have some lightning rods, so the lightning doesn't hit your wooden structures. It could revert this, and also it just, it's just another thing. It's just so you have it. Like so, you can remove the waxing with a netherite axe, or any axe. And you can lower them back down. Like so. Easy peasy. What else? Trying to think. Yeah, that's pretty much with that. And the final thing is a fun little Easter egg sort of thing. Minecraft has a bunch of mobs, like special kinds of mobs. Like there's the brown panda. There's all sorts of like variations of the mobs that you can get, like that are like, you know, there's pandas that have like snot. It seems to be like more the newer mobs that they're like adding these special features in to. And one of the mobs they added is the goat. You can now get screaming goats. So I spam a bunch of screaming goats in. You'll be able to see quite clearly. You can hear quite easily that they start screaming. So this is gonna be like fun. If you like find one, like when you're like in the mountains, and you just hear a goat screaming. Because like if you're pretty sure you've all seen the videos online, you might not have, but on YouTube there's like screaming goat videos. Like the most famous one is the Taylor Swift video where the goat's screaming instead of Taylor Swift screaming. So it's like so it's a nice little Easter egg sort of thing. But I'm sure that let me just get out of here. I had to put this glass on the top because the goats were just jumping out, and I had to like not have them summoned because they were just like screaming in the middle of the me trying to record the first attempt. So you hear them. 100% people are gonna find the screaming goats and like use them for pranks. Like they're just like so loud, and you put them under someone's house, and just this goat screaming, going ah. You can hear them, like they're really loud. I don't know if I said this before, but a bucket or a bucket here. You can actually milk goats, and there's the noise there. You can milk them. If they ever do like a food update to Minecraft, they should change it to goat milk, because goats actually have a specific milk that's not the same as cow's milk. But it's a good thing they actually added it. Oh, I'm glad they did add the ability to milk goats. But yeah, these changes to iron, gold, and copper are really big. They're really awesome. They make it so mining is now much more viable. If you were to mine in a mesa biome where gold spawns far more frequently, you can just like mine so much more gold now. If you're the kind of person that like plays a world and then updates to the next version, and you have a bunch of iron or gold just sitting there in your chests, I'd recommend not smelting it yet. Don't smelt it and just wait, and then you can fortune it all up. Because it's always fun, like when you get like a load of diamonds and you're like, yeah, these guys are screaming so loud, can you hear them? They're so loud. You hear them? It's great. Oh, people are gonna get like a whole load of them and just like prank people. I know they are, but yeah, you have to get as much stuff as you can. They can still be silk touch, so it pretty much makes all the ores exactly the same now. Lapis, redstone, emeralds, copper, gold, iron, and coal are all the same now. They all work basically exactly the same. So now that you don't have to worry about things being different, so they all drop something that's not the block, and you can silk touch it. So there's one final change. If we head down, let's go to Spectator Mode. Spectator, boom. This is a really big snapshot, by the way. It's it's just such a big change. It's so good. Alright, so we're here underground in the caves. It's just a bit low. I need to find the transition point. I think this is the transition point. So, at the transition point now, you start getting little clumps of, man, I can't see anything. It's so dark. Let me just go to creative. It's really dark. Night vision. Man, you forget how like dark these caves are. Like night vision potion is gonna be huge. There we go. You can see now. So at the transition point, you start getting little patches of. Oh, look at this! A little bit of things spawning in. I heard about that last snapshot, but you get small patches of deep slate, but you also get small patches of tough now. So here we are. Here's one. So in the transition area now, you'll start getting some tough blocks spawning in, little patches. Look at this. Look at this. So when you mine this iron here, like here at this level, I think this is actually the best level to mine. Like what level am I at now? About like 4, like -4. I think like to like +4. I think like this is like the range. Remember from those like things before that you can mine at. So you'll be getting like both variants. So if you're using Fortune or you're mining with Silk Touch, it's going to be less inventory space is used, but it's so good at Fortune now. I'm like so happy about that. I don't know if there's anything else I want to say. I'm just gonna fly through this cave to end the video. Man, I love these caves so much. Like every time I look at these caves, like look at this. Look at this. You can't get this in the. It's just so amazing. Look at this. Look at it. And we don't even have all the biomes yet. Like this is like a tiny little fraction of what these biomes will be. And then we have the big, deep, dark biomes with the wardens in. We haven't got that yet. There's actually a lot of stuff that Minecraft needs to add. I can't wait for whenever they add the warden in, I'm going to be so excited for that. But thank you guys for watching this episode of Minecraft Snapshots. We're just checking them out. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that. And thank you, and goodbye.